All right, welcome back to the One Bar and Lupka Show. I am One Bar, and damn it, I just uploaded a video of the 2021 NFL Draft top 10 picks, and I kept the Texans at pick 5. I forgot about the trade. I screwed it up, so I'm doing it again. There's no way I'm going to let that hang out. We got to do it right, so let's go big. Before we get into that, remember, subscribe to the channel, like the videos. We're here every damn day talking Minnesota Vikings. And Vikings, they, spoiler alert, we're doing the top 10 picks, and they do have a pick in these top 10 picks, and it is very, very high. So the draft order right now is going up the standings. The Vikings right now are at pick 5. If they lose on Sunday, they move up to pick 3. So it's very, very likely they will be picking 3 after Sunday. So we're having them pick 3 in this mock draft. But let's just hop right into this. Let's see how I can make some teams good with this very, very solid draft class coming up. Pick 1. New York Jets, barring anything crazy, the Jets will have the first overall pick. There is no signs of them winning any damn game at all this year. I could see them moving on from Adam Gase, bringing in a new coach. And you know what? They'll be bringing in a new quarterback too. Trevor Lawrence will be the pick. Whether it's the Jets or not, he will be going number 1. The big question is he's made some comments lately as far as we'll see how it shakes out or whether he comes out. He's basically saying he's going to see if the Jets have the first overall pick because he's not want to play for the Jets. Nobody does. But it would be it would be an upset if Trevor Lawrence didn't come out regardless. A lot of money on the table. And you know what? Even Trevor Lawrence might be able to make the Jets good. That's how good this dude is. So he's going number 1. Pick 2, back-to-back New York. Giants are on the board. A lot of different scenarios they could go. They need offensive line help. They could use a receiver. They could even need a quarterback. But David Gettleman did take Daniel Jones. He's still there. So I can't see him just giving up on him that early. But Gettleman also doesn't trade back. So I see him keeping this pick, but adding more weapons for Daniel Jones up front. Penei Sewell, offensive tackle from Oregon. He could block a Mack truck coming at him. Andrew Thomas was an early pick last year. He's having not a great year as a rookie. He's still going to be damn good, but I see them moving him to the right side, putting Sewell at left tackle, and they got one hell of a combo moving forward on offensive line, giving Daniel Jones help he needs, Barkley, all that jazz. Pick 3, here they are, Minnesota Vikings. Minnesota Vikings are on the board. Who are they going to take? There's some good damn players out there. Good defensive line, good offensive line. There's some good players in the secondary, but I have them doing it. I have them pulling the trigger. Justin Fields, quarterback, Ohio State. It's tough to pass on a guy like this. I mean, Justin Fields can do it all. Big arm, big size, gets yards on the ground. Rushed for almost 500 yards last year, 10 touchdowns, put up 41 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, shit ton of yards. He's got it all. He's exactly the type of quarterback that is succeeding right now in the NFL. Yeah, he's a little rough around the edges. Yeah, he doesn't have a ton of experience, but he's going to come in and he's going to make some plays. It might take him a year or two to really, really hit his peak, but he's got his potential is through the roof. And he comes in with Kirk Cousins probably still on the roster. Guess what? Maybe he sits for a year. Wouldn't be the worst thing. We're going to be rebuilding anyways. Otherwise, worst case scenario, Kirk Cousins comes in, plays like Kirk Cousins. Screw it. Throw in Fields. Let's see what we got. So very exciting if the Vikings get one of these quarterbacks, especially one of these top 2. Fields seems like the guy that probably they'll get if they're this high. Trey Lance, spoiler alert. He is also in the mix here, but I think Fields will be the guy. Pick 4, Jaguars. Gardner Minshew does not seem to be in their long-term vision. So I do have them taking Trey Lance, quarterback, North Dakota State. Trey Lance, rougher than Justin Fields, has that dual type of play, can get a lot of yards on the ground, can throw for a lot of yards. He will be a guy that, again, takes a while to really hit his peak, but when there's talented guys like this, you can't pass up on them. They don't come along often. This quarterback class is stacked, and Trey Lance will be a very, very hot commodity. And if he's out of the top 6 picks, I'd be very, very surprised. Jags get their guy. And moving on to pick 5, the Miami Dolphins, the pick where I had the Texans in the last video. I'm still mad about. I have them taking Jamar Chase, wide receiver, LSU, best player available, fills a need, gives their brand new quarterback one hell of a weapon. The Dolphins are kind of going like this now. They're going to be good in a couple of years, and Chase could be a huge reason for that. And yeah, that would be a fun combo to watch moving forward. So Chase is gonzo, and really he shouldn't be on the board at pick 5. With these quarterbacks in this class, it pushes him down a little bit, and I could see a team maybe trying to trade up to get him, but this is just an easy pick for me. Pick 6, Cincinnati Bengals. Bengals need help up front. They got to protect their golden boy, Joe Burrow. They got Jonah Williams in the mix, so I have them going guard Wyatt Davis. This one hurts my heart. I love Wyatt Davis. If the Vikings end up sliding back and winning some games and pick around 6 to 10, I hope Wyatt Davis is the guy, but he goes to Cincinnati. He's a road grader. He does not let anyone near the quarterback. He is a beast. I love him. Pick 7, Falcons. Going defensive end. Seems like they need defensive ends every damn year, and this year is no different. Got him taking Greg Russo from the Miami Hurricanes. Had a huge coming out party last year. I think he had like 15 sacks. Guy is an absolute freak. Yes, he needs to work on some things, but he's kind of like the boom or bust type of guy I look at. But it's worth the pick here. He did take the year off, opted out. I was hoping he would come back to Miami, have him follow up that huge season with another one. Didn't do it. Makes sense. He's going to Falcons at pick 7. Cowboys, pick 8. They need help in the secondary. Again, they need help in the secondary every damn year. I got him going Patrick Surtain, Alabama. Very, very good corner and will help that Cowboys defense that just gives up shit tons of points a week. Let's whip through these last two. Washington football team that could go in a lot of directions. They could be even in the mix for a quarterback like Zach Wilson. I got Wilson out of my top 10. I just don't think he's there yet. But Washington, I have them going wide receiver, Mr. Jalen Waddle. Yes, he had that ankle injury, ended his season, but this dude is insane. Special teamer, take it to the house anytime he touches the ball. Shifty, the guy's like full of butter and would be one hell of addition to the Washington football team. It's just a matter of who their quarterback is getting him that ball. All right, final pick. Chargers are on the board at pick 10. Again, they got another young quarterback. Kind of the theme of a lot of these teams in the top 10. I have them going offensive line. They got to protect that guy. He has been pressured way too damn much, getting hit way too damn much. They bring in a guy like Alex Leatherwood, offensive tackle from Alabama. Leatherwood can play tackle. He can play guard. Very, very good. And he would come in as a day one starter. Ideally, long-term would be their big old boulder on the left side. So that is a top 10. Let me know down below how I did for your team. Let me know what you think, Vikings fans, as far as Justin Fields. And that is it.